there, but we all starved on the street. It's Slapshot's turn.
What's the word? It's your man Slapshot. You're here at the legendary One World Studio. And today I have a very special guest. Can you please let the people know who you are?
It's your girl Rocky Snyda, the princess of Flatbush.
Facts. You ain't bring no wings?
No wings today.
If y'all don't know about the legendary Snyder wings, that's right there on Utica. You gotta try those. You understand what I'm saying? But the Queen of Flatbush, how you doing, man?
I'm great.
All right, man. The music is starting to go up.
Mm-hmm.
But you've been grinding for years. I've been following you for years upon years. Do you remember where we met?
No, you know what's so crazy? Like, I always remember people, their faces, even maybe their names, but I never remember where I meet them.
Okay.
Like, I just remember when they start entering the live, like the time frame.
Yeah.
But not really like exactly when and where. Yo, that's... Look at my face.
That was before the
Yo.
I was just posting. I was like, let me get your permission first.
First of all, it's my facial. Like, what did someone say? Like,
I don't know. I think that was my son Dizzy. Shout out to my man Dizzy. That was his radio show, and we were both guests there. And I think like from then on in, I've been following you, and I've been like I stayed fucking with you because of the music. I always thought your music, even since then, your music was actually pretty good. And to see the evolution, I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. I feel like y'all were asking wild questions.
No, Dizzy. Yeah, that's what Dizzy does. Dizzy asks us wild questions.
I remember being like,
no, that's him. That's absolutely him. Yeah. I wasn't a host, so I was a guest.
That's funny.
For real. So, all right, then. So now, as far as you've been grinding, how has can I have a summarization of, because that has to be about 10 years ago. So
why does everyone keep saying 10 years? I feel like y'all trying to age the scene. No, I think that was like 2017.
Was it? All right, well, you would know before the orange hair.
Yeah.
All right, then. So about there. All right, but that's not that far off. That's not that far off.
Before the orange hair.
Yeah.
That should be a thing. I don't know if that's like the BC.
Yeah. BO. Oh no, BO. That's body odor. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
But yeah. So what you call it? But can you give me some of the grind and what it took? Cause you got signed last year. Mm-hmm. So fill in that gap for me as if we were catching up as friends, the music career.
Oh my goodness, you're filling the gap. Well, in that picture, I was definitely making my rounds. I feel like in the scene, as a host and as just a person that's just trying to find their place, rapping, but mostly hosting. I felt and I didn't have any music out. I just kept rapping everywhere with nowhere to find the music. And then I just remember as time went on, and then I just kept being in certain spaces. I was like, you know what? I kind of actually want people to take me seriously as a rapper. So one, I'm gonna need to stop hosting and splitting my time between that. And attention, and then two, I need to have music where people can go back and listen, and when I perform I can say go check it out,
Yeah.
It used to be oh yeah, it's nowhere, and people would be bro, where's the music? So 2020 is when I started releasing music on all streaming, right during the pandemic, and I was just yeah, okay, I'm gonna be a rapper. No more hosting. I'm not accepting any more hosting gigs. And I feel like that was a great time for me because I had a lot of time to not be in the scene, but explore and sit and make music. So I made a lot of music that year, and then I just released the music. I released 2 projects that year, and my first single, of course, Anti. And then from then, I've just always been releasing music, and I did my I was still making my waves, throwing events with the groups, and just having a community and whatnot, tapping into different things, different milestones that led me to this point, having viral moments around 2023 to get to the point in 2024. Or should I say even at the end of 2023, because that's when I was scouted, by who's now my manager from the the label, my A&R. And 2024 is when I listened to her for like 6 months straight. Was like whatever advice, like, hey, try this.
Some of it?
I mean, most of it was like my digital footprint, which was like being constantly on social media. Like I feel like I was on it, but I wasn't really on it. Like I'm talking about every single day, every platform, Instagram, TikTok, like Twitter sometimes, well, I guess X or whatever, but just like keeping up, posting and letting people know that I'm live and I'm doing stuff, releasing snippets or releasing actual music, and just like getting people more. And I feel like as I was like constantly like making social media like a thing, it was like starting to raise my footprint on the back end. It was like I was being more discoverable, because how else is anybody gonna find your music if they don't know you exist? So
what do you think is more important? Is it the music? And I don't mean like the music as far as like whether it's good or not. I mean like consistently putting out music or consistently being on social media.
I think you gotta do both, to be honest. Like you have to be like releasing music to feed like your fans, but also to attract new fans. But you also, and you want people to have things to go back to. That's why a lot of people who have big catalogs, they have constant listeners, because you have so many things to go back to listen to. But also I think social media is huge right now. People want to know who you are as a person, so they care more about the music. It's like they want to care about that first. And if they don't like you as a person, I mean, there's there's people now who are lit like that. They probably like the music, but they don't really care about the person anymore, because they have revealed,
who they are. Yeah, they've lost the mysteriousness.
Yeah. But I do think now, where's the mystery? No, you got to know everything about that person. You got no mystery.
I don't be want to know.
You say you don't want to know?
I don't want to know. I do the interviews. I like talking to people. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Wait, yeah, exactly. How do you not want to know?
It's like, I'm scared to find out that, people that I like are like shitty people.
Assholes, yeah. A lot of them are.
Yeah, listen, we've met a couple. I've met a couple. So that's the situation. And I'm be so nervous, you know what I'm saying, to come and finally find out, no, not him too.
It's always the greats too. They be like assholes.
I'm trying to figure out, like, does that come hand in hand? Like, do you have to be in order to be you understand what I'm saying?
I feel like maybe it's just the things that happen along the way, the experiences, what makes you guarded and defensive and standoffish is like fame. Probably like having to deal with all that. So I do understand to an extent, but then there's some people who just try their best, like even though they know how fame is really bad. Like look at Keke Palmer. I feel like she's been famous for a long time since she was a kid, and she's figured out a way to still stay positive. Like at least when I see her in multiple interviews, you don't really hear anything too bad about her. You get what I'm saying? Like,
but then she's like, I think like you can tell because she's had her missteps and she's recovered from them, because we all make mistakes and stuff like that, and then it seems like there's been bounce backs from there. Does that make you nervous, being that you're so, you're being so visible online and things like that?
I'm nervous that people are going to cancel me.
What are the things?
No, I don't think I don't think I'm cancelable. I feel like I'm pretty, like, I'm the, I would say, like, the people's champ. Like, I feel like I don't say anything crazy that is like, don't say that. Like, it'd be like funny stuff, and it might be a little bit like, all right, you know what I'm saying, but never like on some Kanye stuff. I don't be going that left.
I liked him so much back in the day.
Oh my gosh, I'll be praying.
That's all we can do. All right then. So just dropped a new video for the 10th. On the 10th.
Give me the 10. Give me my. You got me saying my name, my visual wrong. Cut that. Give me my 10s, not the 10s.
I'm sorry. All right.
Cancel the interview now.
I'm gonna cancel it. I learned that from you. Nah. All right then. It has the Vogue, S kind of be. I think you definitely have a lane with that. The bars is up there. You understand what I'm saying? You can definitely hear the bars and stuff like that. but the music is what you gotta get up and you gotta move to it. Is this the combination we're going for?
Unfortunately, no, I'm kidding. Nah, I'm crying, dude. I was like, bars, more bars.
No, because you can rap.
Thank you. You know, I tried my very hard. When you hear the songs that sound good, just know that I tried my hardest to write them. No, I'm kidding. Sometimes they just flow. Sometimes they like other songs. Like there's different songs where it just flows. I'm like, oh yeah. And then there's songs like I don't even know how I wrote "Give Me My Tens." I just remember, you know, Job, my manager, she was just like, oh, how about we should try to like do a song like off of Encore vibe or whatever, and like let's flip it, let's see what you can do. And I don't know where that came from, but I just started writing, and sometimes it's like that, and then sometimes I'm trying my real hardest to rap. But yeah, that's a great combination though, a cool beat, dancey beat, and some good bars.
And it's right time on a summer and things like that. How did y'all pick that as like the single we was going with?
It's just like out of all the songs, well, because we've been like playing the music for a while, like, you know what I mean, like once we like, when I say for a while, I mean like we were been sharing it with multiple people, and I feel like that was like the consensus on like, whoa, this sounds different, but it sounds good to a lot, like majority of the people who heard it, they like kind of, you know what I'm saying, so we're like, yeah, it's giving New York summer, it's giving everyone likes this one, let's
go with
you know
this
what I'm
one.
saying? Yeah.
And what's been the response so far?
It's pretty good. I feel like when people come across it, they're like, "Oh, this is cool. It's refreshing," or or it's also nostalgic because like the video, we kind of, you know, center it around like a New York summer, old school.
It
tap
reminded
back
me
into that.
of the 106 and Park commercial when everybody was outside.
I don't know why. I feel like I know what you're talking about.
If you remember, all right, so it's like a 106 and Park commercial where everybody was outside. It was like the Brownstones. It was in Harlem.
Yeah.
And so it was all the Brownstones, everything. Everybody was outside playing, and everybody just dropped everything they did and ran home.
To go watch it?
We'll go watch it, and dude was like, yo, why everybody left?
Yeah.
And then he looked at the camera, 106 and Park is on.
Oh.
106 and Park is on.
Well, I don't know why that's itching my brain. Like I know what you're talking about, or if I'm creating the memory, but I feel like I don't remember the guy part, but I feel like I remember something.
I'm gonna show you.
You have to show me.
I got you. No,
but that's so funny. I wish we were thinking about that when we shot it,
exactly.
to do like a little moment.
A moment like that would have been dope.
Funny.
Yeah, in fact, it was like a good Skelly. We playing Skelly in a Park kind of video.
Yeah.
It was actually dope. How does Flatbush feel about your music? I live in Flatbush at this point now.
We went to your hood. Nobody know you there. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. How does Flatbush? I don't know. I post my. It's funny. I have stickers, and I post my stickers all over Flatbush. If you just certain parts though, like by the 41 bus. So if you go over there, you might see my sticker in a random place. Hopefully they like it. I mean, other people from Flatbush will be like, hey, Flatbush. There's this thing where people be like, Flatbush to the world, to the world.
Yeah.
So
we still trying to figure out what's the capital of Brooklyn. Bed-Stuy, Flatbush. It's still hard.
Bed-Stuy? You mean Bed-Stuy gentrify? No. I'm sorry, Bed-Stuy. My bad. You could cut that.
We didn't have to do all that. We didn't even have to do all that. Wow, that's crazy.
You see how long it's taking to gentrify Flatbush?
Yeah, no, because everybody own their house.
Clock it. And the Caribbeans, they're not leaving.
They don't want to sell.
I love it.
They don't be wanting to sell. Yeah, you see it like little by little. But I remember I seen the first white person in the style 2000. 2005 was over. It was done for. Now it's just we're the minority there.
Yeah.
So that's why East Flatbush is refreshing. It's like Canarsie Jr. You understand what I'm saying? It's quiet, but it's all black. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. Shout out to that. But who are you making when you the reason I asked that because who are you making the music for when you were making it? Yeah.
I'm making it for everybody. I don't really have like a specific. Well, you know, obviously, if you go to like analytics and stuff, and people ask you, okay, who are you targeting? Of course, there's like age ranges, all that. But I do have a broad. Like I'm trying to target as many people as possible, but mostly people who like to go and have a good time. So like I want it in clubs, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where you know something is really like transcend and something is hot, is when you hear it at a party and you're like, oh yeah,
this is
it's on like the radio or a party. But I don't even jack the radio. I mean, I would love to like continue to be like like I've had songs be on the radio in other places like Atlanta, stuff like that, or Chicago. But I feel like
your Brooklyn song, I forgot the name of it. I actually love that song too. I think he was the feature artist though.
Bronxland,
yes.
I was actually a primary artist.
Oh, was you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love that song though, but I think that's my favorite song by you.
That's everybody. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna make you a new fan. We're gonna make you a new song. We're gonna get you a new song. Okay.
I like that. We
love that song,
but that's my favorite though.
Yeah.
Wasn't that on the radio?
Yes, it was on the radio.
Okay.
It was played at the Grammys.
Yes, that's fire.
Yeah, it has a lot of accolades, but it definitely positioned me in a space to make music like that, or make music. I don't know, just push that sound and
like
get
house?
into the position that I am now.
Like the house.
Like the house rap kind of
club
vibe.
music.
Club music. Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like while in that era, I was writing a lot because we was working on a project. So I was writing a lot in that sound, and so I feel like that made it easy for me to write this new
So
stuff.
I mean, well, like after like that was like perfect timing, because then like Drake had just came out with Honestly Nevermind.
Oh my gosh!
Then Renaissance.
Literally.
Yeah. So
but while it's crazy because the song was made like 2022, and it was like actually made like 2020, end of 2021, but released in 2022, and so was already on that before Drake even you know what I'm saying? Like, so when Drake dropped, it was like, what the heck, but it was perfect timing, like you said.
Yeah, I think it was going to happen eventually. I think from what the rumors were, Drake wrote for Beyonce on Renaissance, and Beyonce takes years before so he saw the wave coming of like dance might be the next thing, and he was like, yeah, let's try it. You understand? But I think like when like we was coming from an era where everything was so real, everything got a little bit depressing and things like that, because everything was like the drill and like and just how street were you, and like people just wanted to dance at a certain point. So I think it definitely was coming back to that, and shout out to you for actually like being ahead of the wave and stuff like that. Are you scared to be like typecasted into that? Because like I said, like
no.
You do have enjoyable bars. Like I want people to get that too, and not not just think like, all right, well you just make music just to dance. You understand what I'm saying? There's like bars in there.
Well, there's other songs I feel like within the project that's not just dance. It is a high energy, mostly high energy project, but there is stuff on there where it's a little bit either slower, or it's like, even though it's still rap, it's like the tempo is not like 134 to 135, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm not scared to get typecasted into that, because I feel like no one's really typecasting. I feel like they're more so saying, you're really good at this, but no one's saying that I have to stay there. You know what I'm saying?
We ever might get the boom bap right.
Oh man, boom bap rapidy rap. No, I don't know. I have like one song that might be that vibe, but I don't know. I feel like when you get in that, you gotta be really like experience. Like you gotta talk about what you're experiencing, and you gotta be ready. Like I feel like I could. But it's gonna have to just come. Like I can't like be like, yeah, I'm gonna make a boom bap song. It has to be like the moment to be like, all right, I'm really about to talk to y'all right now. And it's probably not this exact moment, but when it is, I'll let you know.
We will be here. All right. So what is it? What's the difference between being independent and not being independent, as far as like releasing the music and stuff like that?
Well, I feel like when you're completely independent, you kind of are going on your own everything, your own motivation, your own time, your own money. You know what I'm saying? Like, whereas when you're like a part of something bigger, like a label or something, like you kind of have to like certain things you have to align. Like, if you want to release at a certain time, it has to make sense. Like, or if you are wanting to do certain if you have a team, everyone's in working to make sure that your brand, your image, your music, everything makes sense. So you might be like, I want to work with McDonald's, and they might be like, that makes no sense with what we got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when you're independent, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Wake up, do whatever. You just whatever. But when you have a team or when you're with a label, you are now there's people that's like depending on you to. So you kind of gotta.
You miss that aspect of being able to wake up and be like, put that song out today, or like.
No.
You like the organization.
I do like it. I need it a little bit only because I like to be motivated. So I do love having a team because they wake up and be like, so what are we doing? Oh, you're going to do this. Okay. What have you done lately? So it does give an extra pressure, even though when you can still have that when you're independent. It's just a little bit more self-motivated. I do think that there's more structure and there's more thought process in releasing. But you can also have that as an independent artist as well. There's the internet is right there. You could look up on YouTube when's the best time to release, when You could do the same thing that a label is doing. You just gotta use your own money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And resources.
I'm pretty sure it's nice to have somebody paying the picture.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. And when is the other times? When is it?
No, I was just making a joke.
Okay, I got you. No problem. All right then. So what's the process like? Say like for instance, you go to studio tonight and you make something that's the one to you. What's the process of getting that out? Being that you have a team.
Well, I would share it with them, and then they either agree or they don't, or they might have some suggestion notes, whatever. I either take them or I don't. And then if I want it to be released, then I probably would have to be like, it would have to make sense with the project and what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Because right now the focus is 10 out of 10 we recommend. That's like the baby. That is what there's 13 songs on there. So that means there's enough singles to last me a whole another year to push. Like even if it's separate from, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Pulling stuff separate from the project. So I feel like that's kind of like, even though I will be releasing other music, I think throughout the time, we will always go back to that to just give it the best push that it can until it does its own thing. But I forgot.
How about you telling me like the process? Like if you was to make something you think is like the single today.
Yes. Y'all, my brain just like literally I was thinking about it. But that would be the process. I would have to like, share it with the team. See, technically you don't have to share it with your team. Technically you could be like, this is what I want to do. But I think when you have a team, you start to like appreciate people's thoughts and know that they want the best for you or whatever. So you do feel like you should share it with them. So you share it with them, unless you're really adamant. You trust them enough to give you the right
advice.
So
okay.
If it's hot, that's like
they go.
You never know though what is hot and what's not hot.
You don't.
Sometimes I'll be surprised that they like stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like certain songs that made the project, I wasn't gonna make it. Like Paralyzed or Johnson. Like I played it random. We were still trying to figure out certain songs, and I had previously recorded it and I played it, and I didn't think that they would like those. And it was like, wait, hold on, what's this? You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? Y'all actually like this? So you never know, like sometimes, but yeah.
I got you. All right, so we're wrapping up the summer. What's the second half of the year looking like for you?
Stress. No, I'm kidding. No. Obviously still, I think being outside as much as possible and like spreading the brand awareness, spreading the project awareness. I feel like the main thing is working on like touring, whether that means opening or like doing my own thing, preferably opening. But like if I have to do my own thing, I think that's a big thought in our minds is to do a tour.
Where are you biggest outside of New York?
Actually, I feel like overseas, like the London, you know what I'm saying? Definitely have some Atlanta. So Atlanta's definitely on there. It's like the cities, like Atlanta, LA, London. You know what I'm saying? I also think there's like random parts like Spain or something like that. I have to check recently, but from when I last looked, it was like places like that. So it'd be cool to do a little, obviously a international tour.
Yeah.
Start here, go there.
Yeah.
Even if I have to fund it myself, I think it's time to like go to other places for real. Like,
okay. Oh, congrats, man. From Flatbush to the world.
Yeah.
That part.
See?
All right, man. So, before I get you out of here for a wrap, let them know about the project, how they can find it, and how they can get in touch with you and stuff.
I'm Rocky Snyda. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's on all streaming platforms, every single one, okay? And you can find me on every platform as Rocky Snyda. I tried to make it easy to find me. That's ROCKYSNYDA. And stream my baby. It has actually songs for every type of person, I feel like. It's like you'll find something you really love if you don't all just think that the whole project is no skips, because I really do think that is...
It's a 10 out of 10.
It's a 10 out of 10, but let me know what you think.
Appreciate that. All right, when are you going to give out wings again?
This is what we think about right now.
That's
Y'all, I'm actually, you know what's so funny?
That's the important questions here.
I'm plant-based now, y'all. Boo, tomato. No, I'm kidding. Nah, I'm plant-based now, / pescatarian. So I can give y'all wings. I just can't enjoy the wings anymore. I know.
I hate that for you.
I love that for me. I feel very healthy.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Man, but you know Snyder wings.
Snyder wings for y'all. We'll think about it. That was a lot, y'all.
It wasn't?
It came out of my pocket, yes. It was a lot. But it was actually awesome. It was fun. Yeah.
They used to, somebody posted a picture like, yo, what are they selling there? It's like, if only you knew. Exactly. Every Super Bowl and fight night, they live.
Yeah, parties, like birthdays. Oh my gosh.
Oh my, yeah, you need it. Yeah, you need those. All right, man. Once again, it's your man Slapshot here. My man One World behind the camera. We at One World Studios. Yo, I've been calling you One World so long. Your name is DJ Boy Wonder. I've been calling him. But yeah, once again, Heart of Times Square, and we are out.
Okay, I'm reloaded.